Okay, so the first question today is an adjective question. Does the underlying adjective tell which one, what kind, or how many? I don't care on this one. I just don't care. But what I do care about is this. I'm not going to ask you this question. Does the underlying adjective tell which one, what kind, or how many? This doesn't matter, in my opinion, for this specific question. What I'm going to ask you is this. What are the adjectives in this sentence? What are the adjectives? Now, I'm going to tell you right now that is one of them. That is an adjective. But there are other adjectives in this sentence. So you have to know what an adjective is. So if that means you have to look up what is an adjective, that's fine. I'm going to tell it to you right now also. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. So you need to find other words in this sentence that describe a noun. Now you might be thinking, what's a noun? I'm hoping you're not thinking that, but a noun is a person, place, or thing. So you are looking for words that describe nouns. All right. Number 2 is one of my favorite things to do. It says write the predicate of this sentence. All you have to do, guys, is draw your subject predicate line in your head. Okay? So I'm actually going to do that for you now. So the subject predicate line goes after the subject. I'm not going to physically or digitally draw the line, but I'm telling you where it goes. So a large gray cat jumped on top of the brick wall. If you ask yourself this question, let me change the font so it looks nice. If you ask yourself this question, let me make it a little bigger. Sorry. Hold on. If you ask yourself who or what is the sentence about, and you draw a subject predicate line right after it, then you know what the predicate is. Because everything else is the predicate. So again, if you ask yourself, who or what is this sentence about? Draw a line right after it. What I mean by a line is that. Draw a line in between the subject and the predicate. We have done this before this year. I just don't want to tell you where the line goes because I'm going to give it away. A large gray cat jumped on top of the brick wall. If you think the sentence is about A, draw your subject predicate line there. Everything else would be the predicate. That is not correct. Please don't do that. But answer that question. Draw a line up and down in between the subject and the predicate. It goes right after the subject. Because who or what is the sentence about? That's the subject. Everything else is the predicate. And they want you to write the predicate. Okay. Correct these sentences. Their grandfather baked cookies and the children ate them all. So we're right here now and correct these sentences. Their grandfather baked cookies and the children ate them all. Guys, we've got, let me click on that again. We have homophone problems here. Okay? So homophones, remember, are words that sound the same, but guess what? They mean something different and they're spelled different. There are words here that you've got to change that sound the exact same as the word you're going to change them to. So make sure you switch those words. There are tons of homophones out there. Remember, homophones are words that sound the same, but they mean something different and are spelled different. Okay? All right, and then number 4, we have a speech tag. We have a speech tag. Love speech tags. Okay. Tanisha asked. I should say asked. Tanisha asked. That's the speech tag. Okay? So that means Tanisha is saying something. And that means you have to have quotations around whatever it is she's saying. So do that. Make sure you've got all the right punctuation, periods where they go, question marks where they go, whatever it is you need, put them in the right spot, type it in, put them in the right spot, and then submit it, okay? And then the last one, it says circle the word that is not spelled correctly. I'll let you decide which one is not spelled correctly. But please take your time, get these right. This really, really, really helps the way you communicate with people, guys. It's not just a matter of, oh, is it going to help you become a better writer? Because it will, of course. But it also helps you become a better communicator with the way you speak to people. You're going to be getting jobs before you know it. You got to be able to speak correctly and appropriately, and this helps. So work hard, ask questions. If you're here at school, don't submit it until you ask somebody if you're unsure about something. Okay, have at it.